Hi guys, this is Taylor and I'm making this video today because a while ago I got some really exciting book mail and it kind of blew my mind. I've been blabbering on for the better part of a year now about the new definitive eternal editions of the Sailor Moon manga, and the first one finally came out in September. Honestly, my original plan was just to collect the first volume of the manga and just see how it compared to my other editions and decide from there whether or not it would be worth purchasing the other volumes once they came out. That pretty much immediately went out the window as soon as I held the Eternal Edition in my hands. I immediately fell in love with it. I'm making this sound like a baby, but I'll show you why in just a moment. So today I thought I'd do a little compare and contrast of all three of my sets of the Sailor Moon manga and kind of make my case for why the Eternal Editions might be worth collecting for you. Just especially for the 2 or 3 people who subscribe to this channel who will actually be interested in this. So to get started, I'm going to go ahead and show you my first ever volume of Sailor Moon that I got for my birthday when I was probably 5 or 6. This is the Tokyo Pop Pocket Edition that was first released, I want to say, in maybe the mid to late 90s. Then I'm going to show you my newer standard edition of the first volume of the manga. This is the edition that you would most likely purchase if you were in the United States today in 2018 and just wanted to purchase a standard non-deluxe volume. And here is the first volume of the Eternal Edition of the manga. So right away, there's a very obvious difference going on here. The Eternal Editions are absolutely massive. They're like twice the size that I kind of thought it was going to be. Bigger pages means bigger artwork, and in the case of Sailor Moon, I think that is such an amazing development because, in my opinion, Naoko Takeuchi has one of the most unique and beautiful styles in manga. The way she draws faces, the way she draws bodies and body lines, the scenery and the backgrounds, it all comes together so beautifully. These 2 editions are also published from right to left as well, so you can see the art in the original orientation that they were meant to be, or that they were originally drawn in. The early edition was published before it was really a thing to publish manga from right to left here in the States, so the artwork has been flipped in this one. Another plus for the Eternal Edition in terms of artwork is that it actually contains a number of full color pages, which again, just gorgeous. The other aspect that I want to talk about between these editions is the translation, because oh my god, has it evolved over the years. My first edition is my OG edition. I have nothing but the fondest and most nostalgic memories of this book. I will probably be buried with this book, but oh my god, is the translation bad. Again, because of the manga trends around the time that this translation was first published, basically they just tried to westernize a lot of the content here. One example that really sticks out in my mind is that at one point there's a character who is talking about how much crime there has been in the city lately, and he says that watching the news at night is like watching a Schwarzenegger movie. It's kind of bizarre and it kind of jolts you out of the setting a little bit, and there's a lot of little instances like that. So instead of just westernizing the content in the updated editions, what they did was they translated the text as faithfully as possible and then provided translator's notes in the back. And these will definitely help you understand anything that might not make sense because of cultural differences or language. They're very thorough notes, and that method of translation is definitely my preferred method for sure. All in all, like I said, I absolutely fell in love with the first volume of the Eternal Editions, and I will definitely be purchasing the rest of them as they continue to come out. As someone who has read through this storyline probably over 20 times, reading the first volume in the Eternal Editions was a completely different experience. I would say it's almost optimized. It's so close to my ideal reading experience for this series. The huge, beautiful artwork, the updated translation, and even like the slightly thicker, sturdier pages. I'm just so grateful for how wonderful these new editions are. So I would say if you are looking to read the manga, maybe for the first time or really more so for just the storyline, I'd probably opt for the newer standard edition. But if you're looking for a really special experience with the manga, maybe you already know and love it, I would definitely consider the Eternal editions for sure. So that's all I have for today. I will be back with non-Sailor Moon related content. I just had to get this off my chest. But I hope you're having a great day and I'll see you soon. Bye!